You did not start your business to feel stuck in it, right? This podcast is about creating the time freedom to enjoy a life as delicious as the business you're building without the guilt. I am Shalise Daniels, a certified mindset and business coach, 7-figure business owner, and here we explore how neuroscience-backed rest strategies are essential for growing your business. The hidden cost of inefficiency, why your business needs structured processes. You didn't build your business to stay stuck in a never-ending cycle of putting out fires. So let me ask you, how many times have you found yourself drowning in tasks that shouldn't even be on your plate? How often are opportunities slipping through your fingers because of little gaps in your process? Here's the hard truth. Every inefficiency, every missed follow-up, every moment spent searching for information is costing you money. Serious money. Now, I know it's frustrating. You might feel like you're always running but never gaining ground. But let me tell you, recognizing that your business is leaking time will help you breeze through getting these inefficiencies taken care of. So it's not a setback. It's a way to move forward. You're just one decision away from making the changes that will give you back your time, energy, and profitability. And today, I'm going to show you exactly how to do that. Now, on this whiteboard, you can see that inconsistent processes equal lost revenue. Let's talk about what inefficiency really costs. And I'm not talking about vague, wasted time. We're going to get into real numbers. According to a study done by IDC, companies lose 20 to 30% of their income every year due to operational inefficiency. If your business makes $500,000 annually, you're losing up to $150,000. Let that sink in. That's $150,000 in potential profit you're leaving on the table because of inconsistent process. Now, I remember one of my mentors, I believe it was T. Harv Eker, said it's not about how much money you make, it's about how much money you keep. Imagine what an extra $150,000 could do for your business. Maybe that's the difference between staying small and breaking into new market. Maybe that's the salary of a new key hire who could double your output or triple if we're good, right? Maybe it's finally taking your foot off the gas pedal and getting out of your business so you can find the spaciousness to live the life you envisioned when you first started this journey. That's why we start our businesses, right? This is not just about theory. This is science-backed. According to research, employees spend 19% of their time searching for information. Think about that. 19%, that's 20% when I round things up. Almost 1/5 of your team's work week is spent on tasks that don't add any value. Take a close look here, because for a team of 5 working 40 hours a week, that's 38 hours. Nearly a full-time employee wasted on productive work. Where is this file? Where is that? Where did you save this? How do I do this again? Who do I send this to? Does any of that sound familiar? Where is all this inefficiency coming from? What are the hidden costs that are dragging your business down without you even realizing it? Well, let's break it down. Time drain. The only resource once spent can never be regained. As I mentioned earlier, employees spend a large chunk of their time hunting for information. If you're going to hunt for anything, I want you to hunt for a customer. Don't hunt for information. If we translate this into dollars, just a small team could be losing you thousands each month in non-productive work. Time is more valuable than money, and efficiency is bleeding your business dry without you even noticing it. What else is bleeding your business dry? There is a way to micromanage your employees, but it would make you a great leader. So here's a mindset shift for you. Your time is the most valuable asset in your business, not just yours, your employees. Every minute lost is a minute you could have spent on growing, innovating, strategizing, resting, taking dance breaks, doing some stretching, whatever fits your fancy. But by fixing inefficiency, you are reclaiming your time. And when you take back control of your time, your business stops running you and you start running your business. So as I like to say it, stop working in your business and start working on your business. Let's work this out. For a team of 5, if each employee's hour is valued at, say, $50, losing 38 hours a week equals $1,900 or nearly $100 $40,000 a year in wasted time. Not only does it cost you time, but it costs you your employees' energy. So waste of credibility, and customers won't wait around until you get it right. If they experience delays or confusion or errors, according to PwC, 32% of the customers will stop doing business with the company after just one bad experience. How many companies have you stopped doing business with because of a bad experience? It takes years to build trust, but one mistake can break it. In a competitive market, you don't have room for the errors that stem from poor process. Customers value authenticity when you do make a mistake, reliability, and consistency. 3 things you cannot deliver without structured processes. Do not allow inefficiency to be the reason why they walk away from you and right into the arms of somebody else that picked up the phone and did the thing that they needed done right. In operational waste, let's talk a little bit about that because these things matter. Harvard Business Review reports that inefficient processes can lead to 40% increase in operational costs. That's almost half the time. Imagine that for a second. Your business might be spending almost half of its budget on things that could be avoided. Here's another example. For a company with $100,000 in operating costs, inefficiency could be costing you an extra $40,000. That is money that could be reinvested into growth, marketing, or scaling your team or your reach. Fixing inefficiency does not just save money. It frees up resources that allow you to focus on what really matters. Imagine running a business where everything flows smoothly. That's not a dream. It is entirely possible with the right processes in place. That is why I created the Get Your Business Out Your Brain course. But we're not here to talk about that. We're here to talk about the real life impact on you. I've seen firsthand how these inefficiencies can hold businesses back. So let me share with you 2 quick stories from real businesses that I've worked with. The first one, the overwhelmed team, we'll call them, because confidentiality is important. One client had a team running in circles, repeating tasks, constantly fixing mistakes and reducing work because they were unclear on what the processes should be. Their customer retention dropped by 20% in 1 year. With a customer lifetime value of $2,000, that meant they lost $100,000 in revenue just by failing to streamline their operation. So let's talk about customer number 2, the Bottleneck business. Another client struggled with slow project approval. That kind of sounds like me even today, though. A bottleneck in their processes delayed projects, costing them $30,000 in potential revenue. This wasn't because they lacked talent or opportunity. It was because their processes were clunky and slow. Here's the thing. It isn't about working harder. It's about working smarter. When you fix the inefficiency, you open up space for creativity, growth, and opportunities you didn't even know existed. You know I'm not going to leave you hanging. So let's talk about how you can start fixing these inefficiencies. Some of the tools that I use with those clients. It probably feels overwhelming right now, but it's completely doable. Here are the first 3 steps you can take today to start reclaiming your time and your money, although time is more valuable than money. So I want you to map out your processes. Document every step of your process from sales to fulfillment. Where are the gaps? Where do you see delays or missed opportunities? Mapping it out helps you see exactly where things are breaking down. You know, when I left, I knew things would break. And what I did was come back to fix them. Put some automation in place. We're not afraid of AI anymore. Companies that use automation see a 15% increase in productivity, like automated emails, sequences, or project management software can save hours of time each week. Automate the repetitive tasks so you can focus on what matters. If I have to do something more than 3 times, that task needs to be automated. In the business instruction manual, we have SOPs because your team needs clear, actionable steps. Create an SOP for every major function in your business. SOPs reduce your task completion time by 30%, and it gives your team clarity, cutting down on wasted time. period. We know that time is your most valuable resource. Let's cut down on how much is wasted. Here's the bottom line. If you want to grow, if you want to scale, if you want to stop feeling like you're running on empty, if you want to integrate a rest practice, you need structured processes. Inefficiency is costing you money and time and opportunity, but you have the power to change it. You have the power to change that. You have the power. If you want to control something, don't control those processes. Control the power to be different, to be better, to change. Think about what life would look like when you're not always in your business, when you're out having fun, pleasure, joy. Imagine more time for those things. Imagine yourself doing something that brings you joy, whether it's hiking, cooking, or brunching with your friends. More space to be creative, more freedom to grow, to learn. If you like taking classes, masterclass it up, okay? And don't feel overwhelmed or like you have to pay that time back to your business. That is what the structured processes give you. So here's my call to action for you. If this message resonated with you, any part of you, or, as we know, our friends sometimes need to hear what we've heard. If you're ready to take control of your business, make sure to subscribe and share this with someone who needs to hear it. You know who that is. Together, we're turning inefficiency into opportunity. So let's make it happen. You found a space where thriving is the standard. If any of this resonated with you, make sure you subscribe and share this episode with someone who you know needs to hear it. Join me in Hustle Culture Recovery, where we're resting, thriving, and growing with ease. Everywhere at Coach Shalise D. On Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. You might even find me on Facebook under Shalise Daniel. Going out to get what we deserve. Living into the reason why we created our businesses to begin with.